Remains of Edith Finch. Wow.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Sorry. If I stop randomly, I'm getting texts, like, lots. But, welcome to the first stream on this new channel, Raider 175. If I sound familiar, maybe if you've heard me before, but, I'm Dead Lightning. But yeah.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Forgot how good this game was.
In her will, my mother left me a key but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Let me just say, I've played this before, the Dead Lightning channel. The
truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
I'll sometimes...
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
You shut the fuck up.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent.
Alright, cool.
As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Motherfucking... I'll still use the Dead Lightning channel, but I won't post on it as much. Because my PlayStation gamer tag is Raider 175, and I just thought, hey, why not?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I opened the front door. Detail. Like, look how old and rustic it looks. Alright.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Alright, let's peek through.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I'll only talk when Edith isn't talking. I'm assuming
crawling through the doggy door used to be a
Edith.
lot easier when I was 11.
Oh, that's supposed to be a door, right? We got the hinges, the lock, maybe? I don't know. Motherfucking, this game is a touching game. Like, it's filled
The power had been turned off the night we left.
with, like, so much detail and
For the
emotion.
first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Bro, I thought that was an anvil right there, but that's a clock. It's a lot of fucking fish, my guy.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
You did not clean that plate, fucker. You disgust me.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
These are real pictures. Wait.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Imagine packing up this
Even the
place.
fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Harbor.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
This door's like shut. It's like stuck shut.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Like, is that the house? Sharks. Hey, I got titties, bitch. More sharks,
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Hang on.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
In a room. Some kind of urn. There's cat, rabbit, duck, owl. Oh fuck, are the ants dead? Molly.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here, before my mom sealed the doors.
Let's read Molly's journal.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay, what the fuck?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
So I'm a little girl now?
My Halloween candy was all gone. I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Hey, buddy. She probably gets sick as hell if she ate that raw fish. What is this?
I ate a lot of things that night.
I don't think those were
I
edible.
kept eating and eating. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Fuck, I'm a cat.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
It's a really athletic cat.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
They're not moving. You not be a cocksucker?
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then
I hate this one. I remember playing it. You had to kill 2 rabbits with 2 owl swoops. I hate this part. Fuck me.
Rabbits.
So I gotta time it perfectly though. I hate the sound. I have PTSD about it. No!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
Get your cock over here. No!
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the fuck? Yo, I'm a shark, my guy. I think this is animal cruelty to...
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Oh, this part's hard. I remember like...
hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
fuck did that cock go?
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
Hold
When
up.
I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Am I a fucking snake? Ew,
Now I
yucky.
was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I'm a snake, you can tell. Look at that fucking face, just nothing.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Hey. It's a strong ass snake.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor lying way? Hey, she's up in the morning way. After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What the fuck? Still a snake.
I
What?
slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I'm a snake. A snake. Oh, fuck that.
I got closer and closer. All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
She ate herself. She cut her arm off and ate it. That's the only explainable thing.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Let me just say that's all the people. It's just like I played this before. It's just I'm playing it on stream. Let me just say, like this was many months ago, so I don't know where shit is. And I'm being like completely fucking honest. Where do I go? Oh.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
She had a snake. Bob. I don't know what that says. What's your fucking name? I don't know. Dumpy. Purpley. Lurpy. Rob. It was a beauty. Zerpy. She had a fucking
knit me a
owl.
new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Alright. Alright, I'm done fucking around. From Bigfoot.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Let her do her thing, you know?
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
I mean, that's a pretty fucking cool slide, if you ask me. I'd ride that shit. Save his face to the rusty razor, save his face with the rusty razor, early in the morning.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Well, but I need to plug my phone in. So, 14.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house,
Alright.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
So the leaves must be the husbands or wives. That was fucking old. He died a few years before World War II. It actually started in 1939. Like across before us, it started in 1940s. Just a little fun fact.
Even in your 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Probably what? What the fuck? Okay. What's up with this mirror? I want to see what Edith looks like. Is that bleach? Well, I'm gonna go get a fucking drink. I'm thirsty. So I'll be right back. Alright, don't erase. Play. Okay.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Okay. Don't tell me that Grandma got back here.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
I almost forgot who Sven was. I mean, he's kind of an important character. He's the one that built this house. Man. Did this kid fucking smoke? I think he was older when he...
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Hang on. Okay. Oh, I need both legs.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Fuck, don't
Maybe
lose
if I
speed.
hadn't said that.
Alright.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
This kid's got some stuff.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Yo, this is just making me very anxious.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
He fucking did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Loop-de-loop. Hold up, let me read that. The loop-de-loop one, it is play Calvin's story again. See Jonathan's name in the ending credits. So I gotta watch the fucking ending credits. You know what, fucking, I'm gonna just end the stream, cause, yeah.